impressive. That's a lot of data. Now, would you act as a teller and
Let me
put
weave.
together a story for me about the three of us?
Once
That
upon a
is, JW, Hobab, and Dub make a journey on the Ridge Trail.
It was a crisp, sunny morning when JW, Hobab, and Dub set out on their journey along the ridge trail. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming wildflowers and the gentle chirping of birds, setting the tone for a serene and peaceful adventure. As they walked, the trio chatted and laughed, enjoying each other's company and the beautiful scenery surrounding them. JW, with his quick wit and sharp mind, regaled his companions with stories of his past adventures and the wisdom he had gained from his experiences. Hobab, with his wise and gentle eyes, listened intently, offering words of encouragement and insight whenever JW needed it. Dub, the experienced hiker, led the way, his knowledgeable feet sure and steady on the winding trail. He pointed out hidden landmarks and shared tales of the trail's history, bringing the landscape to life with his stories. As they climbed higher, the trees grew taller and the underbrush thicker, casting dappled shadows across the trail. The sound of a babbling brook grew louder, and soon they came upon a crystal clear stream, its source and destination unknown. JW, being the curious one, couldn't resist the urge to skip stones across the water, watching as the ripples distorted the reflected sky above. Hobab, meanwhile, sat down on a nearby rock, taking a moment to breathe in the fresh air and listen to the soothing sounds of nature. He closed his eyes, and a gentle smile spread across his face as he felt the warmth of the sun on his skin and the cool breeze rustling his hair. Dub, ever the guide, continued to lead the way, his eyes scanning the horizon for any signs of change in the weather or the trail ahead. As they walked, the trees began to thin out, and the sky opened up, revealing a breathtaking panorama of rolling hills and distant mountains. The three companions stood in awe, taking in the majesty of the landscape. JW felt a sense of wonder and gratitude, thankful for the opportunity to experience this beauty with his friends. Hobab, with his wise and knowing heart, felt a deep connection to the land and the spirits that dwelled within it. Dub, with his practical and experienced mind, felt a sense of pride and satisfaction, knowing that he had brought his friends to this special place. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow across the landscape, the trio decided to find a spot to rest and take in the view. They settled down on a rocky outcropping, watching as the stars began to twinkle in the evening sky. In the silence that followed, JW turned to his companions and said, "This has been a truly special day, my friends. I'm so grateful to have shared it with you both." Hobab smiled, his eyes twinkling with warmth, and Dub nodded in agreement, his face creasing with a gentle smile. As the night deepened, the three friends sat together in comfortable silence, the only sound the distant hooting of owls and the occasional rustle of leaves in the breeze. It was a moment of perfect contentment, a moment that would stay with them forever, a reminder of the beauty and wonder of the world, and the joy of sharing it with those they loved.